don't let me down.
Alright, what is up YouTube? So, I'm doing a video about influence of people. I was supposed to do this video last week, but what happened was I actually did film it, and as I was putting it together, editing it and watching it, I just didn't like how I presented it and just the way it was done. So I'm redoing it for today because I think this video is so important. It plays such an important role in our life. So it's the influence of people that are around us in our daily life and how it affects us. So basically, for myself, I'm gonna go over how it affects me. So one of the biggest questions I get is how do I always stay motivated? How do I find a consistent energy to be in the gym every day, to stay consistent? And honestly, it's just kind of just that mindset I have about myself and people that surround myself, the people I look up to, the people that I talk to in the gym. I've always talked about Steve Cook, but literally Steve Cook's probably a big reason why I'm able to stay so consistent and be so motivated, because he's always putting out new stuff and just how he preaches stuff. I can try a new workout, I can try something different that I normally wouldn't do, and he kind of just preaches just always being better the next day, always working and improving on something like that. So for me, that's something that's resonated with myself, because every day I'm trying to figure out new things, trying to do new things. So that's a big influence there. The people that I work with, the people that are at the gym, I mean, just giving me a pat on the back for how I'm looking, or maybe putting up a certain weight. Just that mindset of just like getting better. Like it may seem crazy, but just getting a simple pat on the back, just to say like, oh, good job. Like, it's crazy how far that goes. And just it always goes having like a little competition side of it. I feel like when you're around people and that are doing good things, or doing like amazing things, that it just kind of drives you a little bit more to be better, be in that level, and to improve yourself. So I think that's really important, especially in the gym, but not just in the gym, but in everyday aspects of life. I remember for school, when I was there, my last semester, I noticed that when I started working with the kids in class that were paying attention every day, that were there every day, that were doing the study groups, that were doing the practice tests, versus the ones that were just there in the class. Not to say they're bad students, but they weren't putting in the full effort. I could see how my grade and my test scores changed as soon as I was with those kids, taking the time to go and study, to go to the practice tests, to go and look at the problems and go over things that I wouldn't normally do. So there's a difference there. I would say in personal life, for me, going out and drinking, when you're surrounding yourself with people that's all they want to do, it's tough. I mean, pretty much for me, one of the biggest things I noticed was one of my priorities was, what was I going to go do Friday, Saturday night? Like, how much fun was I going to have? What was I going to drink? What bar was I going to go to? Where was I going to go? Those are my priorities. And I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, we can all go and have fun, but that's just not the life I wanted. So I didn't want to have to think about when am I going to go drink? Or how am I going to feel Sunday morning? Am I going to be hungover on Sunday, or am I going to be hungover on Saturday? Am I going to be able to go to work? It was one of those things where it was like, okay, I need to realign my priorities. But it's hard when you have friends that's what they still want to do. So I mean, I'm not saying cut off your friends or stop hanging out with them because that's all they want to do, but just realize how much do what you want out of your life and make those changes. And then lastly, I want to say is how the influences in our life on social media, on careers, just like who we follow, pretty much because who we want to be. So like I was talking about Steve Cook earlier, he's a big influence for me. I share some of those qualities with him that he preaches, that he talks about. So for me, I'm starting to obtain some of those qualities, some of those habits. I'm not saying I'm almost all there, but for me, that's a big thing. I think one of my favorite celebrities of all time, I've watched him since he was a wrestler, is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. I think just the way he goes about life, how he goes about work, the way how he goes with everything, it's just like such a positive yet humorous, just a relatable way. So that's why I think you have so many people that like him, because you know what, he's so relatable, he's so like funny, he's charming, it's just like everything, like he's such a good presence in life, like that's what you want to see out of people. I think for YouTube, Nikki Blackheather and Whitney Simmons, I love both of them, the way they preach stuff, the way they go about and post their videos. the morals and values they have about everything like that. I love it. Winnie Simmons actually just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and that's so well deserved. I feel like she really set the standard for how a YouTube video should be built, because the time and energy that she puts into the presentation of her videos is so amazing. I have so much respect for her. Other people out there, like artists or musicians, I mean, how they go about their music, how about they go about their artwork, it's amazing. Like, there's some rappers out there, there's some singers out there, and their music is so good, and yet some of them, they don't have the best qualities. And then there's some out there that have amazing qualities, and it's like, it's all who you want to be. So if you're trying to be an inspiring rapper, musician, artist, anything like that, I feel like you really have to follow that. If you look up somebody, you really have to follow that presence to see how you want to be. So if you want to be all about selling drugs, freaking gang violence and everything like that, then I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. And those are rappers you should look up to. But then there's some rappers that put a lot of emotion and story to their music, and it's amazing. So that's the kind of style you're going for, then I would say go for that, because then that's what you want out of your life. It's all about the preference of what you want. So I'm not saying that you should live a certain style way, but just know what you want out of life comes from usually what your influences are. So the people around you in every day, your friends, your family members, your co-workers, even just someone that you see on the daily, that they might have some effect on you. But most of the people that you're looking up to, the influences above, I would say whoever you're following, whoever you look up to, whoever you want to emulate, those are going to be your biggest influences right there. And just be careful who you pick, I would say really be careful who you pick. But thank you guys for watching this. I am sorry for it being so late. Like I said, I did this earlier, probably I want to say like Monday or Tuesday, and when I was editing it and I was looking at it, I just didn't like how it came out, so I said I was going to redo it, and I feel like this is a little bit more better and clear representation of myself and how I feel about it, versus trying to be so, I don't want to say politically correct, but trying to be a lot more structured with it. I feel like this is more my opinion and how I feel about it and how it's affected my life. So if you guys like these kind of videos, let me know. I'm more than happy to do more of them. If you guys want to be a part of these videos, if you have some opinions, you have some ideas, you have some thoughts that you want to share, please let me know, because this would be so much fun if I had some more people involved with it. So let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.